Well, over the last few months, we've been talking a lot about Westminster sleaze, the lobbying scandal, the cash for questions, cash for access, a big problem that's been inside the Westminster bubble for years and decades, regardless of parties, Team Blue, Team Red, and the Tories have been quite bad at it as well. The problem I have is that the hypocrisy of some politicians, again from all sides, you see it. This time, today, we're talking about Rachel Reeves, the right-hand woman of Sir Keir Starmer of the Labour Party. Now, these people who came out, Rachel Reeves, for example, tweeted saying, well, this sleaze that's happening, Boris Johnson's sleaze, is growing day by day. Okay, cool. There is a problem, we know. And then she said, Labour would stamp it out with a tougher system to restore the public's faith in our democracy and politics. I hope that she means it because the current system means she is also part of the game. £30,000 of donations is now the reason that Rachel Reeves has broken the parliamentary rules herself. Interesting, because they make everything black and white. When it comes to donations, when it comes to the kind of conflict of interest and expenses, there have been a lot of problems. One is those who do it proactively. They actually do it on purpose. Some are just incompetent and their staff are incompetent. There's been a lot of mistakes in terms of filing, reports and everything else. But in the eyes of Starmer and Reeves and the others in the Labour Party, everything's black and white. Everyone is basically doing it for the wrong reasons. And this time, £30,000 of donations, missing donations, is the reason that she has been caught out. This is the inquiry and the report that came out. We got three separate parts. One is a donation from CEG for the printing and postage of Christmas cards. Yep, cool. And then a donation from Trevor Chin for the provision of research and writing services. Okay. Not really sure. I'm sure she has a parliamentary team. I don't understand why they can't do it themselves. A donation from GMB Yorkshire for a piece of research work. GMB Yorkshire. Okay. So when we have lobbyists and trade unions giving you money, I'm sure they are doing a great job, Rachel. I'm sure they are. But the problem here is that they're small company funds putting it together, but £25,000, over £5,000 came from Trevor Chin, who's a private donor for the provision of research and writing services. That, of course, you have to be filed. Now, the inquiry, the conclusion, says that by providing inaccurate information about CEG and registering the donation outside of the 28-day time limit set by the House, Rachel Reeves has breached the paragraph 14 of the Code of Conduct for members. So this, on a technical level, she's also broken the rules. And if it were a Tory politician making mistakes like this, then people like her and Starmer would call for their heads. And this is a problem. Now, the whole system is completely broken. And all the people who are playing the game, they're attacking each other. Tories attack Labour, Labour attack Tories. Everybody, they're all as bad as each other. And no one's really brave enough in the mainstream media to actually say, it's not Tory sleaze, it's not even Labour sleaze, it's Westminster sleaze. And the whole system needs to be completely reformed. And that's what we're here to talk about on this channel. I'm going to come back with more news updates throughout the evening. Thanks again for watching. I'm Tousi and we are the media.